The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries recently outlined the Grow Smart, Eat Smart campaign, an initiative designed to strengthen food security and safeguard Jamaica from global threats. One aspect of the campaign is the drive for Jamaicans to grow what they eat. One of our local chefs will prepare a dish from produce from her garden.
So we're gonna start with passion fruit because it's passion fruit season. So this is how our pulp is. And I'm just going to add it to our blender with my ginger that I already pre-washed and cut. Add that first. I tend to use a finer strainer. And the more passion you put in there, the more color you'll get. And the benefit again of eating and drinking what you grow is your health. And at this point now I'm going to add my sugar. And mix till you dissolve your sugar. So here you have it, homemade passion fruit juice.
Growing smart does not require a big farm. A small patch of land in your backyard, couple pots, and you can be on your way to harvesting produce for the dining table. Whatever and however much you manage to grow, put it to good use, cooking up healthy traditional or new dishes for the family to eat. It's what Cara has been doing.
My thing is make your hand, turn your hand, make passion. So how it came about is my ackee mash up, boil it out. So I needed to use it. And I came up with Alfredo. And it is vegan, it's healthy. Every ingredient that I have in here, it's local. So I'm gonna start off with, or you can use any onion. I just think the red onion looks nice. So I'm going to just julienne this because I want it to stand out. Cut out the stem so then you get them loose. And then here I already pre-cut some tricolor bell peppers, or what we call sweet pepper, red, yellow and green. We have some string bean and some julienne carrots. Right here we have some local cherry tomatoes that, you know, grows wild in some garden. Garlic, which, you know, is a must in our seasoning. And from here I have some dry seasoning. So I have Italian herb, I have some dried basil and my salt and pepper mix. And I'm also going to cut up a little scotch bonnet because, you know, Jamaica we say. This recipe takes about 30 minutes as long as you have everything prepped. The longest part is probably sauteing the vegetables. From here we move to our stove. So on medium heat, well, I have my pasta about to go into the boiling water. You can use any pasta you want. I'm just using what I have in the house today, which is some tagliatelle. From here, I'm going to turn on my skillet. You can use coconut oil if you feel, or olive oil, or whatever oil you have at home. And our oil is now hot. Cook your onions first, because you don't want raw onions. The next would be your carrots and your green beans, because they're raw. I didn't blanch them. So as you can see, the pasta is boiling. And then I'm going to add my garlic. Now this is an Alfredo, so I put a lot of garlic. At this point, I'm going to actually add my aromatics, which is, I have some fresh thyme here. And you're developing your flavors, you're building. I'm going to also add my dry herbs, which is my Italian and basil. At this point, if you have extra ackee, I'll put a little bit in there. And you can use any vegetable you want. And then I'm also going to add my peppers at this point. And then I'm going to check my pasta, which is about al dente right now. And at this point, you can add your coconut milk from your coconut tree if you have any coconuts that are dry. I also have my scotchy. You can put as much or as less as you want. And from here, you can serve it in a bowl. You know, a deeper dish is probably better for pasta. Give it some height by twisting it. Sauce it up as much as you want. So I'm going to garnish it with my basil, my fresh basil. This is called chiffonade, where you ribbon it. You can also garnish with parsley, which I have growing at home. as well. And clean up your plate, don't be like me. And there you have it, ackee pasta Alfredo.
And there are other dishes like this one that you can use ackee to create, such as curry ackee pasta, the traditional sawfish with ackee, and here is something you may not hear of often, ackee pockets with cocoa bread.
The message to our consumers who depend on us to provide wholesome and nutritious food to their household is not just to eat, but to eat smart.